Well, good afternoon here on Monday, the 13th of May. Markets have just closed, and it was a negative day for cotton. It was a somewhat negative day across the board early on in grains, but corn came back and closed up on the day. Wheat came back and closed up on the day. And soybeans, from being down probably 17 on the day at one point, closed down about 6 to 7, somewhere along there, lower on the day. So it was a negative day early, but markets started coming back. I think if for anything else, it just seemed they beat it so much, and it reached a point where maybe they weren't getting the follow-through selling from speculators. That was true in grain. The cotton market just they continued to wail away at that market and hitting it and selling it off, and it was down limit for a good bit of the day for July and December, down 300. But late in the day, it firmed up to where it was maybe down 270. Sold off right at the end and probably closed down July down 290 at 65.53, a high of 68.59, a low of 65.45. But as soon as we got the settlement registered, the market took off and is right in the last trade showing July down 250, 257, December down around 260. So I don't know what's going on. The market's just reeling from the trade situation. It is no other fundamental. It is no other piece of news. No one knows what to expect. Trump is going to be making some statements here soon in the White House. We don't know what that'll show, but the market, probably the people that had been selling the market last week and earlier today just started thinking maybe we should take some profit. And so the market started to come off these low levels and everything. Let's look. The July soybeans down 6.5 at 802 3/4, a high of 807, a low of 791. November soybeans closed down 5 1/4 at 828. July corn up 4.5 at 356.5, a high of 357, a low of 343. December corn up 4.5 at 376.5. July wheat up 12 at 436 3/4, a high of 440 3/4, a low of 418.5. Outside markets, crude oil down 68 cents a barrel, the dollar down 23, gold up $13 an ounce, silver down 2 cents an ounce. Dow Jones has been down all day and is currently down 642. Everybody wants to know, what is the market going to do? We've been in a free fall in the cotton market. It's been damaged as a result of this. People are scared to buy the market. Speculators have been leaning hard on it to see if they can break it down so that they can make more money. And that's where we are. It's no rhyme or reason. There's no logic. It's all panic in the market. And so that makes for a very difficult market to discuss. I think right now you would say there's support somewhere probably in cotton, old crop and new crop, around 65 or so. And there's resistance around 70 or so. Doesn't mean it can't go down and go lower than 65. But for right now, that appears to be where the support and resistance is. There's discussion of this market getting down into the low 60s. There's discussion that maybe we can get towards 70, 72. But as it stands right now, the market's just in flux and is somewhat damaged. So we'll just have to take each day new. If you're a farmer trying to figure out what to do and you're wanting to sell the market on a rally, then maybe you can get a few cent rally. If you're somebody that's looking to buy the market because you booked your crop at higher levels, you want to protect it by buying some calls, then perhaps a drop back down from where we are 100 to 150 points might give you a place to look at that. That's it. That's all we know. Have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.